OnePlus Watch and Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 were launched in 2021. Initially, Watch 4 was pretty expensive, but the situation has changed a year later. In 2022, you can get Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 cheaper than OnePlus Watch. Yes, really. In almost every region, you will find Watch 4 priced the same or below the OnePlus Watch. This brings up the question, which one is the better smartwatch for you? And that's what the video is all about, comparing both the watches in different departments. Let's first start with something that is important when making the first impressions, which is the build quality. Starting off with OnePlus, which features a stainless steel body, plastic back housing the heart rate sensor, and glass front. In comparison to that, Watch 4 comes with an aluminium frame and plastic back that houses a heart rate sensor. Also, compared to a simple glass front on OnePlus, Watch 4 features a Gorilla Glass 3 that protects the display. Both the watches are rated to be IP68 and can survive up to 50 meters underwater. However, the Watch 4 does feature overall better build quality as it meets the military grade standard. The straps used on both the watches are different as well. Watch 4 uses a smaller 20mm strap and OnePlus uses a bigger 22mm strap. And reason for that is Watch 4 is smaller than OnePlus in dimensions. It has 44mm case size, which is 2mm smaller than the 46mm case found on the OnePlus watch. That's why the OnePlus watch is also heavier than the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, former weighing around 45 grams and latter 30 grams. This brings us to the display. OnePlus watch uses 1.39-inch AMOLED display, which comes with a display resolution of 454 by 454. And despite having small dimensions, Watch 4 features a bigger 1.4-inch Super AMOLED display. But Watch 4 does have a little lower resolution of 450 by 450. In terms of readability under direct sunlight, I don't think you would face any issues on both watches. This brings us to the other department, which is general overall specs of the watch. OnePlus watch is powered by proprietary OS made by OnePlus, which doesn't require as much power as Watch 4. That's why it doesn't need any dual-core processor, as OS is pretty basic like Amazfit watches. Watch 4 on the other hand runs on Wear OS and you can install plenty of apps on Watch 4. More on that later. Because Watch 4 can run more apps, it also features Exynos W920 5nm dual-core processor. It is coupled with 16GB of onboard storage and 1.5GB of RAM, which ensures smooth day-to-day performance. OnePlus on the other hand has 4GB of onboard storage and 1GB of RAM. Not that it needs additional RAM or storage in any way. Given the OS and features, it should be more than enough for the OnePlus watch. There is also no NFC on OnePlus to make contactless payments like you have on Watch 4. However, both the watches do have a speaker and microphone, so you can take and make calls on the watch. In terms of health and sports tracking, on paper, both watches are almost the same. You can track all basic stuff like sleep, heart rate, blood oxygen, and workouts on both watches. However, there are some features like bioimpedance analysis sensor, ECG, and blood pressure monitor which are not available on OnePlus watch. Bioimpedance analysis allows you to track your body fat, muscle mass, and more using the watch. All these features are not available on the OnePlus watch. And given the price difference between the two, without a doubt, Watch 4 here is a better deal. However, ECG and blood pressure monitor is not available in most locations. So do check whether or not this feature is available in your region before making any decision. By the way, if you want to check Watch 4's performance in day-to-day life, I would recommend checking out my Watch 4 review. I am not going to lie, Watch 4 is probably the best smartwatch for Android users. It can be called the only worthy Apple Watch competitor for Android. The reason I say that is because of Wear OS, which powers the watch. You get access to Play Store to download and install cool apps like Spotify, YouTube Music, Komoot, Strava, Calm, and a lot more. Heck, you can even play games from Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. It has phenomenal support for other smart features as well. For instance, using the watch, you can reply to text messages using the built-in keyboard or voice text. Not just messages, you can even use these reply features with other apps like Messenger and WhatsApp. Compared to that, OnePlus Watch is pretty basic. It offers limited apps and reply support which isn't comparable to Watch 4. However, there is one benefit to this limited feature and app support, and that is better battery life. Like all the Chinese smartwatches, a single charge on OnePlus will easily last you 4 to 5 days. Most often than not, this ends up being USP of these watches. Compared to that, Watch 4 offers underwhelming battery life of 1 to 1.5 days with typical usage. OnePlus Watch also supports faster charging and can charge from 0 to 100% within an hour. Watch 4 on the other hand takes almost 2 hours to get fully charged. So in terms of battery life, the OnePlus Watch clearly has an upper hand. So which one should you buy? If you want a smartwatch loaded with features, then go with Watch 4. It offers a way better smartwatch experience than what OnePlus is offering at the price. However, you would have to compromise on the battery life. If that is an important factor for you, then I would recommend going with Amazfit GTR 2. It offers a similar user experience, features and is available at a lower price. There are new Amazfit watches also available like GTR 3 Pro and GTR 4, but they are a little expensive. So that's why I am not recommending them as an alternative to OnePlus or Samsung Watch 4. I would leave my playlist for all the watches in the description and I button, so do check them out. So guys, that was it for today and hopefully you found the video useful. If you did, then you know the drill. Press that like and subscribe button. See you here next time.